obviously you've been scoring a bunch of goals during this run, but for today, winning with defense and goaltending, how important is it to win in that manner too?
Well, it's what wins you championships is defense and goaltending. I mean, offense will come. You're not going to score 5 goals every night, but to defend a team like that when they were playing like that, it was pretty special. I thought it was a great game by both teams.
Where was the game won tonight?
Well, if this was football, you'd say in the trenches. But I mean, I think we blocked a lot of shots, and we paid the price. Doing what I had to do to win, and we were opportunistic, and we held on at the end.
Bruce, you tempered your enthusiasm after a 6-2 win on Wednesday. Was this more pleasing victory to you today?
Yeah, I mean, we played more complete. We weren't as sloppy. We didn't have the giveaways that we had the other night. And well, if we did, we wouldn't have beat this team. There's a reason why they've been the best team in the NHL since the beginning of December, and they were undefeated on the road for 10 straight games. So you have to do something special to defeat a team like that. It's not just mirrors.
How important is it too that you're also start picking off good quality teams during this run?
Quite frankly, I couldn't care less if we were picking off, Mickey Mouse Club. But 2 points is 2 points. But it's nice that when you look at the schedule and you go, oh my goodness, and then you start to beat them, and it makes your guys more believing that what you're preaching is true. And when you say you guys are a good team, you just have to start believing in yourselves. And then you beat the Vancouvers of the world, and you beat, the Ottawas of the world, and you go, yeah, maybe we are. So.
Talking to Mark Bell, what did you think? What kind of sense did you get? What kind of this game meant for Mark?
You know what? I didn't know what it meant personally. I was probably a little more focused on the team and everything else. But when you look at his history, after 4 years of being away from the NHL to come back, I mean, it was probably, when he sits down tonight, was a deep sense of satisfaction, even though, he only played 5 minutes because of matchups, not because the line didn't play well or any of that. It was just different matchups, and he'll probably play more tomorrow.
What was the thinking of bringing him back here?
Oh, when we phoned down and we said, "Who's the best player you got?" And he said, "Mark Bell."
He's on the next plane.
Yeah, so that was the simplest for me. I mean, if this was a team that had 25 points at this stage, we would have said, "Well, listen, let's try Peter Hall.
Right.
Let's try this. Let's try that."
Beauchemin obviously has been chipping in with some offense too recently, but today another strong defensive effort. What you say about the way he's been playing?
Well, he blocked so many shots. Boy, you just look at him, and sometimes guys have a tendency, they sign a new deal and just sort of are happy, and they just take it easy. You could tell why Bob signed him is the character of that man. He comes in, he signs a new deal, and he goes out and he lays his life on the line on so many of those occasions. Played big minutes and carried us. He was a complete rock out there.
Yeah, he took the puck up to the net there, I think, earlier in the game at one point.
Well, he might have. He did everything else, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Have you figured this team out? Have you figured out what makes them tick?
Well, I mean, I don't know what makes them tick. As long as they keep ticking the way they are, everything's good.
Blakey look okay to you out there?
Yeah, he was fine. I thought. I mean, it's when you start playing in the game and the adrenaline gets going, you really don't feel your injuries anywhere near what you think. Like when you're sitting at home or you're just sitting around and everything hurts. But then once you get your blood going, it's you don't think of it that much.
Which the shot blocking, is that more of an attitude thing? Because guys say it's just a matter of willingness to do it and get in front of the puck.
It's not the. It is an attitude thing because, it may look like, well, why doesn't everybody block shots? But the puck is hard and it hurts, and a lot of guys don't like to do it. And it's you know, you can make yourself look like you're going to block a shot or try to block a shot, but know how to miss it by an inch, which is a real art too. But I mean, when you get shot blockers, the players on the team appreciate it. Everybody appreciates it, and it takes a lot of courage to do that. So when you see guys doing it as much as our guys are doing it right now, you can tell that the care level is way up there right now.
Coach, when a guy is willing to block a shot, is that the same quality as a guy who's willing to stand in front of the net when you're on offense?
Pretty well. I mean, you see, you know, Blake last game taking a shot in front of the net, it ends up producing a goal, but and it takes courage as well. Again, those things are coming 100 miles an hour, and they're hard. You know, it's like having, you know, a pitcher pitch and hit you in an unprotected area. You know, those things hurt. But in baseball, the thing is you're trying to avoid them. Here, they're trying to get in the way, and it's quite a difference.